Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be going over the Nightmare event. We got the news about it on Monday. Here we're going to go over the leaks about it and all the information. The name of the Nightmare event is called The Wings of Nightmare, and it starts in 3 days. But it actually starts sooner than that, and find out why very soon. Key points. Wings of Nightmare is going live on November 21st. Um, Evolve eligible Stage 1 parts into Stage 2 Nightmare parts. The total supply of Nightmare parts and bodies is capped at 39,000 and 1,500 respectively, and each has its own supply cap. However, the supply availability is replenished whenever the nightmare parts are devolved, so meaning there's only 39,000 parts that are able to be nightmare as well as 1,500 or 1,500 bodies. So basically, if there are 39,000 Axies with nightmare parts, you cannot get a nightmare Axie anymore. Same thing that goes with the bodies. But if somebody were to devolve one at some point, then that would give you a chance, but you would have to basically snipe the chances later on. So you definitely want to be going for this event now. Um, Nightmare part and body benefits. Axies with at least one nightmare part or a body will become collectible Axies, gaining benefits such as fortune slips, increased rarity, new art, and the ability to acquire an ultra rare nightmare body, which the ultra rare nightmare body is pretty cool. So I'll go into a little bit more, but basically the way to get a nightmare body is you have to evolve an Axie part, get the nightmare part, and then you have to devolve it with the dark flame. When you devolve it with the dark flame, you have a chance of getting a nightmare body, um, which is if you get one, it's unchangeable. But you lose that nightmare part, and then you'd have to try to get another one. Um, but chances to get a nightmare body are very low. So you'd have to really, 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 really hope. Am I going to be going for a nightmare body? Most likely not. I'm going to be going for the struggle of just the part. Um, Introducing devolution. Axes must undergo a nightmare part devolution for a chance to get a nightmare body. Um, every part requires a dark flame, so you need dark flame to devolve. Um, if you don't have a dark flame, you guys can get some. They're not priced too bad. We'll be going over some of the materials that you need at the end of this video, but this is just a quick rundown. Let's see. What are the Wings of Nightmare? The Wings of Nightmare brings Lunasia's dream world to Axie. It's a limited time opportunity to evolve select Axie body parts into nightmare parts. It's a collectible event, you know. You if you've been saving up, if you've been preparing, you know that you are able to participate. If not, it's going to be very hard for new players. And you'll see why. So back to the supply, we have a chart here. Nightmare parts and body supply. So for common, number of parts that are available are 18. There's a supply of 2,000 each. So only 2,000 commons can be turned into the nightmare parts, which is 36,000 in total. Rare, number of rare parts that are available to be changed are 6. There's a supply of 500 with a total of 3,000. So it's not very much when you really get down to like the numbers and how many players and how many people are actually going for these parts. So total nightmare parts are 39,000. Total nightmare bodies 1,500. And those nightmare bodies are going to be pricey. I can tell, and I want one. I want one so bad. All right. So if anyone's wondering, what are the chances? This is where they benefit the longer players. People who have level 60 axes have a guaranteed 100% chance of getting nightmare parts, which in my opinion is absolutely wild because a level 60 requires a lot of time, a lot of resources, and you've definitely been putting time. But as you go down the list, it goes less and less. So level 50 goes down to 95%, level 40, 75%, level 30, 40%, level 20, 15%, level 10, 5%. And right now, I'm only close, I think, I'm closest to level 10 on my summer, but I would like to get it to 20. If I can get it to 30 and 40, that'd be great, but the chances of that are really low. And then trying to get a part. So I'm going to aim for 20 and then hopefully just evolve, devolve, evolve, devolve. And then also for the rare, if you have a rare Nightmare part, so level 10, 0% chance. Don't even try it. Save your material. you have a level 10 and it's a rare part, you want to get a nightmare, just wait, level up. So level 20, you get 5%, level 30, 15%, level 40, 35%, level 50, 65%. And it goes from level 50, 65% to level 60 to 100%. That's a big jump. So once again, rewarding high level Axies, rewarding people that have been playing. Just more reason to stick with playing that Axie Infinity Origins at least. You don't want to miss out on the future ones. And as you can see, they're benefiting players that have been here. You're not going to just have a level 60 because you haven't been playing. You've been playing. You've been playing. You've been putting time. You've been loyal to this project. So they reward members. If you want to see some of the lookbook, um, I think it's a little bit easier this way. So there's different parts, right, that they have. I want to zoom in a little bit, but I don't think I can with this one. Yeah, no, it won't let me. Well, for example, I have goldfish on my collectible and I wanted to get it to tendrils. I also have green thorns on a lot of my reptiles for poison and get nightmare wings. But there's a lot of cool ones, a lot of cool ones. Like these dark antenna are pretty cool. The unholy terror is pretty cool. Um, I wanted one of these tails. And then you don't want to miss out on the nightmare body again, of course. Just completely, completely different from all the other ones out right now. Um, so the only bodies that are available to be nightmares are normal, wet dog, big yak, curly, spiky, and sumo. Those are the only bodies that are able to be devolved into the nightmare body. And once again, in order to get a nightmare body, you have to devolve a part that is a nightmare part already. So if you went, evolved a part, and you got a rare or just a common into the nightmare event part, you have to devolve that to get a chance at the nightmare body. Keep that in mind. That's materials that you will be spending, and mementos, everything like that is through the roof right now. Um, all Axies with the parts above can get a Nightmare part through evolution. However, the total supply of Nightmare parts is capped at 39,000, and each part has its own supply cap. Once the parts have reached their supply cap, the only way to obtain a Nightmare part is when someone devolves an existing Nightmare part, freeing up the supply availability. Um, 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 um. And then they have how to get more Nightmare parts in body. You know, um, it just kind of goes over it more. Same thing, right? 5% chance at level 10, and it shows you which ones, right? Um, Higher the level, the better. Level up your Axie, and that'll give you the best chance. Um, and then they give you a step-by-step process. So step one, make sure your Axie has one of the 24 base parts eligible for a Nightmare evolution. Step two, gather the required evolution materials. This includes AXS for the evolution fee and mementos for the evolution. There are no special materials required for a Nightmare part evolution. Um, you do want to make sure you have enough mementos because you can either spend the bare minimum and you have to wait a time period for the evolution to finish, or you can rush it. You can spend a little bit more mementos and get the result right away. Um, and that's also a little cheat sheet, by the way. So even though the event doesn't come out till the 21st, you can actually start it now. So you can start evolving a part now, and if it finishes on the 21st, it has a chance of being a nightmare. So that's what a lot of people in the Discord are doing. That's what a lot of people in the community are doing. They are starting now. Everybody's starting now. That way, on the 21st, a lot are going to be just taken up right away. There's going to be an abundance gone right off the bat. And then it's just going over devolution again, basically, or devolving, um, just using a dark flame. Got to use a dark flame, and uh, it gives you back that evolve charge, but I don't think you get the materials back. That is something that has not been confirmed yet either. Um, let's see. And then, like I mentioned, the nightmare body can only be the selected normal, fuzzy, big yak, curly, spiky, wet dog, and sumo. It cannot be any other. Um, oh, this is actually really cool. An Axie with a nightmare body becomes 5 times more likely to receive a shiny nightmare part during future nightmare evolutions. On the other hand, the Axie will lose its original body forever. For example, mystics with a nightmare body will lose their ability to put on their spacesuits. Here's how you can undertake this permanent pledge and get a nightmare body. And as I explained, it's devolving a part that is already a nightmare part. It's the only way, and it gives you every nightmare part devolution has a 5% chance of transforming that Axie's body into a nightmare body. If your Axie's body stays the same after a nightmare part devolution, return to step 1. But if it changed, then congratulations. The biggest Axie rewards for the year. Don't miss out on this event. We've prepared the biggest campaign rewards of the year. Total prizes: 1 Mystic Axie, 10 Origin Axies, 2,500 regular Axies, 100 Radiant Spirit Shells, 100 Dark Flames, 100 Super Cocos, 250 Premium Cocos, over 3,000 AXS, and 6 ETH. So there's a lot of rewards, a lot of rewards. You don't want to miss out, guys. Don't want to miss out. But my best advice is start now. If you can evolve something now and don't waste the mementos to rush to have it be done by the 21st, do it now. Um, a lot of people are doing it. My buddy's doing it, and I'm very jealous. um, if you don't have a higher level Axie, you can always get your consumables, your super chocos, premium chocos, or just your regular. Um, at one point, there were no super chocos. They were sold out. They're kind of pricey right now. They were in the 20s originally. Now they're in the high 30s, pushing 40s. They give you 15,000 AXP. It's a great boost. Dark Flame, this is what you need to devolve the part. It's sitting at $14 right now. They didn't jump up too much. Um, they were a little bit lower before, but they've they've reasonably gone up and reasonably held the price. I would say the only one that's kind of unreasonable is the supers, just because the higher your Axie is, the better, right? So get those chocos, level up, grind. If you guys have any double XP that you guys can use in Origins, do so. If you guys are in Homelands, level up in Homelands and Origins. Level up as best you guys can. Um, I'm nervous I'm gonna miss the event. I don't want to miss the event. I want my summer Axie to have a nightmare part. Right now he is level 11. If I can hopefully get to 20, then that'll give me my best chances. Unless I'm somehow able to cash out on Super Chocos, which I do not think so. But hopefully I'll have a nightmare part to show you guys very soon. So thanks you guys for checking in. That's really it for today. Just on the nightmares. I'll have some more updated information coming out real soon. I wasn't able to get this video out yesterday. It was kind of a busy day, but I really did want to get it out. So, but I'm getting it out today. Yeah, no. So thank you guys. Really appreciate you for stopping by. Catch you guys on the next one. Later.